Boom! Scared you, didn't I? Today, we're talking about fishing because fishing is really fucking important. It is a very good skill, but it needs improving like any other thing in the world. So, today I'm gonna talk about why I think it needs improvement, what the improvements are, my suggestions, and let's get into it. So, as you all know, treasure fishing is probably one of the most boring fishing methods in the game. It all only exists on Galatea and Bayou. You can also count Crimson Isles, like trophy fishing. It's pretty much the same thing, same bullshit. Boring as fuck, not fun at all. But anyway, I have a suggestion on how you can make it even more fun. I mean, it's not really that deep. I think I heard someone else say this, so this is not even that much of an original thought. But imagine if you could like fish up these rare treasure chests, almost like a pumpkin box or whatever, like these Halloween boxes you get from killing the mobs during the spooky festival. You can fish up some sort of crate, and then you can open it, and they can have like a rarity, like a common crate, and then you imagine if you could fish up a legendary treasure chest. Oh, that sounds so fucking cool. That's so much aura. Just get a legendary treasure chest and it rolls. And you know how the OG, I don't know if it still does, but you can get the gilded reforged on your Midas sword. Like getting like a 50 mil drop was possible, or maybe is still. But that was so, if you got that, you just made it. You absolutely made it. So what if you could make it so you can get like 100 million drop from one of these treasure chests? Like imagine just the possibility makes it more fun. Because imagine just fishing and you can get 100 million pure coin drop. Like no NPC. I know this could cause a lot of inflation, but they gotta make it really rare in that case. As long as the possibility exists, it will still be fun. So you can get coin drops, you can get a lot of XP, because that is like also one of the most like it's treasure fishing really lacks in the fishing XP, which should be fixed, because if you don't want to secret your fish, you just have no choice. You have to secret your fish. I mean, secret your fishing is good, so that's why everyone does it. But imagine if you could just have a different option of fishing. That would just be way better. It could also have like a new talisman that gives you even more chance to fish up these treasure chests, etc, etc. You can get mob drops like silver magma fish if you're fishing in lava, or just random bayou mob drops. Maybe even like a even more rare, like a tiki mask or a vial. It would have to be really rare though, because it should be like the main method to obtain those items should be from the wiki tiki and the jobbers, so it shouldn't be a reliable method. But if, just what if, it would just boost your rates if you got one. Just hella dopamine, hella fun, and it's just awesome. Now for my second point, fishing is not too good for Iron Man players. And what I mean by that is, of course, you need to max out fishing, get all of the fishing items for museum, and do all this like grinding for just all of these items. But fishing long term on Iron Man doesn't really make any sense, because selling silverfish to NPC is probably one of the worst money making methods in the game. Let's take a look how much a stack sells for. So one stack would be 400k, to NPC it's 100k. That is absolutely atrocious. And these shards that you fish up, if you're shard fishing, they also don't sell to NPC, I think, which is already like minus 20 mil an hour. And if you go and look at the Magma Lord frags, look, these are 5 mil on the bazaar, and they sell for 200k. A measly 200k to the NPC. Yeah, so lava fishing is absolutely dead on Iron Man. I think they should hire the NPC sell price of a Magma Lord frag to like 3 mil, 3 mil. That would be like a good middle spot. These little jimmies who make their profiles, they basically make their own life harder by picking the Iron Man profile, so everyone just clowns on them. But they need a lot of money, and it's not fun to kill pests all of the time. It's not fun. So you need all of these items from the Shen's auction, the Dark auction. The Dark auction actually got improved, so I don't mind it being a little expensive. I don't know how much is this to max, but maybe like 1.5 bill for everything. That's not too bad, especially if you mine during fiestas or whatever. And you also need it for all of the dragon pets, like that already. That is a lot of money. And if you want the 1 bill bank, so that's like 3 bill coins. Absolutely horrible. And my last point of this little like rant or whatever, this little video just talking, is why fishing even is considered a fun skill by so many. As many of you guys know, a lot of you hated on fishing before you actually maxed it out, and many people might still hate fishing because you are like fishing 20 and you can't fish up shit, so it's really boring and you make no money, and it's just a coin sink for you because you have to buy all of these expensive gear just to be able to have maximum rates. And it's not even that bad because the setup cost to actually get max stats is not that expensive. It maybe costs like a bill maximum to get max stats and still have good rates. A big factor of making money in fishing is magic find. And magic find is also very important in combat. So I think fishing is kind of like a spin-off of combat in a sense, because vanilla fishing is just, yeah, treasure fishing, which is fucking boring. Everyone thinks it's boring, and that's why it sucks. But sea creature fishing is way better because it has this combat element that everyone loves, with RNG, with a bit of challenge. I mean, this isn't really a challenge, but it's still like fun in a way. Look, it's going, the black hole and the spinning. I don't know, my brain's fried, but I think this is fun. And yeah, there are like these big bosses when you fish up a Jobus or Ragnarok or a Wiki Tiki. You get the magic find swap off, and it's just a lot of fun technical tricks you can do while fishing. Like in combat, you can get all of these swaps off, like Ragnarok axe. And here, for example, you can have like Fire Fury staff. You can throw out the Fire Fury staff while holding your Daedalus axe on a Jobus, and it will copy the stats of this instead of this. So you can hold like a looting 5 weapon while killing your Jobus and not having to fear of dying. But yeah, I think fishing is so fun just because it kind of copies combat in what makes combat fun. Because the main selling point of combat is just getting good drops with magic find and like, yeah, dungeon chests, I guess. Kudra, whatever. So it's like a little mix of grinding and just summoning mobs. And it even has another layer of RNG because you have to spawn the mob that drops the good drop. You know what I mean? It's a lot. It's a fun skill. It has a lot of depth, a lot of complexity, and it's just fun. It's easy to add additional content because you can just add these little islands that they have been doing. They are going to add the Guardian Slayer, the Lotus Atoll. So I'm hoping for a lot of new fishing content because new sea creatures is always fun. The only don't fun part about fishing is Bestiary, because if they add a new fishing island, they will add new Bestiary. So you just, even if it's not good for money, you just have to fish there for max Skyblock XP. And it's really annoying, not gonna lie. And on the topic of Bestiary, who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to add Shiny Pig Bestiary? The admin team, please stop adding. It's not even retroactive, so I need to do this little Timmy money making method just to max out Skyblock XP, and I already have the event maxed, so I don't see any reason to grind out the Year of the Pig just so I can get like 10 Skyblock XP. Man, it's so annoying. I hate Bestiary. I wish it got a little nerf because it's kind of a lot to kill thousands and thousands of mobs. But I guess that's just a part of Skyblock. That's pretty much it. What do you guys think about fishing? Do you guys hate it or do you guys love it? Personally, I love it. A lot of people love it. A lot of people hate it. And what would you want to improve with fishing? I know a lot of people have different opinions. So do you agree with me on the treasure fishing changes, or do you have any better suggestions? Do you have any suggestions regarding current fishing, like secretive fishing? Let me know. I'm really interested because I think this is pretty fun to hear what people think about my favorite skill. So thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, or you'll get no fucking job assist or no wiki tikis. And see you in the next one.